Oh, man.
Can you imagine he wants to be seen?
I think I look good there.
Yeah, but you don't get, like, if you're going to go to impress the girl, you wear just a T-shirt? I mean, shouldn't you get dressed up?
Oh, be quiet.
To understand some of these things, which is why just make it a little bit boring, because when you don't have somebody to talk to, you kind of have to do it all by yourself. So it's why I'm sending you this videotape. Hey, guess what? You haven't seen me in 7 months. This is what I look like now. My Atlantic Records T-shirt. My hair's a lot longer, but I just came in out of the rain. My face is thin, as you can see.
What a douchebag you are. You are an imbecile.
Gorillas in the mist.
With this poor girl you were dating.
You know what scumbag you are?
You're an imbecile.
You know what scumbag you are?
Yeah.
Now you got the tape. Now you can say whatever
I know.
you want.
No, but seriously, this is like unbelievable.
It's not even near started.
See, this is just the first 3 minutes.
This is the 3 minutes he wants. This is what he wanted to cut out.
This is the preamble. Hey, Gary.
It gets worse.
Did you have this planned out, start with this?
Like Star Wars?
I will tell you.
So many questions.
At the time, I thought I had it planned out.
Okay.
I thought about it for
All right,
weeks.
let's get into the tape. Let's stop interrupting it. Okay.
I took some notes down. I have a lot of things I want to say. And like I said, when you don't have someone on the other end of the telephone, somebody to talk to remind you of stuff, so don't think that I'm cheating, but I had a lot of things I wanted to say, and I wanted to get them all in.
He got his cards. Don't think I'm
I can't even
cheating.
believe he could use the term cheating.
Right. Yeah, right.
Wow.
How did she find out you were cheating anyway?
She didn't until you just told her on.
So why did she break up with you? Just because she met another guy?
I was being insensitive and I wasn't being attentive.
Right.
So some other guy started sending her flowers, and she thought,
And that was it.
She practically told she told me, listen, there's this other guy.
Right. And he's paying attention
to me, and I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. Good. Have a nice life.
Such a dick.
Go ahead.
Where you going?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. There's no guy better than me.
I'm a
Look at me.
I'm gorgeous.
Tape is to remind you.
Who else has teeth like mine?
Nobody.
Who can leave these teeth?
Look at that mustache.
Yeah.
The gay man's dream.
Here we go.
Well, let's start with the thing that kind of prompted this whole thing. Last Friday night, I felt like the biggest idiot in the history of the world. And I was pretty hurt. I got to tell you, I was pretty hurt. Now, I'm sure that wasn't your intention. If you don't know what I'm talking about Frank drove me back from the city, and we went over to his house, and I had to sit in the car while you were upstairs, and I felt like a schmuck, Nance. I felt like a real dick. Frank's like, well, I'll drop you off at Vinny's, because Nancy really doesn't want to see Marianne. Says it's not a good idea if I bring you back here. She doesn't want to see you. So then when Frank was feeling he was a little bit late, he goes, well, I might miss Marianne, so we're going to drive back, but why don't you just wait in the car? And
So what happened? She was at a party?
She was at my friend Frank's house, right?
And she didn't want to see you.
Right. So when we got there, my friend Frank saw that her car was still there, so he said, I have to go up, you wait in the car.
Oh, my God. So you felt like a schmuck.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was really hurt. I was like,
what's her
I
problem?
wasn't trying to see her. She just happened to be there when we were getting there.
All
Just wait in the car.
I see the party.
She broke up with you. Why didn't she want to see you?
I think it would have been too much temptation to get back together with you.
I got to hear this.
It's we're a little civilized here, don't you think? I mean, do you really think... and what's that all about, man? It kind of hurt a lot. But
I think he's going to cry.
No, there's no crying.
Picture hurts.
Picture hurts. I say you guys didn't pay enough to say this.
Especially I've been telling Frank the whole way there about how I missed you and how I spoke to you, earlier in the week and a whole bunch of things. And I really was. There's been a lot of opportunities where I could have seen you. I could have set up accidentally bumping into you, and I hadn't. I respect your wishes. You say you don't want to see me, and I haven't been doing it. And then it's just like one of those purely coincidental things. I would have been nice to you. I would have said hello. What can I say? So I got to tell you, I was really hurt by that.
You're like a stalker.
Yeah. Attraction.
I could have said it.
In all fairness, at some point, like a year later, she did go out with me again.
She did?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Howard, I'm confused.
Yeah. Oh, confusion from the audience. Yeah, go ahead.
7 months.
Right.
She hasn't spoken.
No, we spoke. We would speak on the phone all the time. She just wouldn't see me.
But why are you doing this 7 months later? Why didn't you do this like the first month?
Yeah, and if you're speaking to her on the phone, why don't you just say this to her on the phone?
I did, but it wasn't getting through.
Oh.
So this will work. So far, you've been very winning.
This way she doesn't interrupt you. Right. It didn't matter. She didn't want to be with you.
Hang up on the videotape.
Did she watch the whole tape?
Yeah. Good. Oh. No, she called me afterwards. She said she
Over
cried.
and over and over.
All right, let me see. Yeah, how would you not watch it?
You know what? Maybe I'll try to get her on the phone. She didn't want to come in. Maybe I'll try to get her on the phone.
All right, hold on.
In a way, it makes me feel good because it tells me something. If you didn't still care about me, you'd see me. You wouldn't be afraid to see me if you still cared about me. And I think you still do care about me. I think you still care about me a lot. And I was telling Frank how much I missed you, how the last 7 months have been...
Sigmund Bowie. He's picking his nose in this. It tells me you hate me.
It's all about me, you know?
Yeah, right. It's like,
it's all about
you know what?
me.
It tells me that you love me because you won't see me.
You don't know
Most people who love me don't see me.
You don't know how you feel.
My parents love me. They won't look at me.
No, I'm saying you don't know how I feel. I know how you feel.
Yeah, right. That's how all guys are. Guys will always tell women how they feel. I tell my wife how she feels every day. No, you don't feel that way. This is how you feel.
How I knew I was wrong, and I started to tell him a lot of things that I'm about to tell you. And Frank said, well, do you think she knows that? And I said, well, yeah, I've tried to tell her. And he was, well, are you sure she knows it? So you know what? I'm not sure that you know it. And now I'm going to put them down for you on videotape. So these are forever, man.
Don't do it,
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to put my feelings down on videotape.
Show me the money. Forever, baby.
Show me the money. Off now.
This is forever.
Were you like, why didn't you just propose to her?
I almost do on the tape.
Really?
But even that...
Did you really have that conversation with Frank?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Oh, sure.
Crying to his friends.
Hey, little buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Does she know how much you care about her? Yes.
Man, you know what Frank is saying? Tell her. Leave me alone.
Yeah, right. Go make a videotape.
Get out of my car.
Frank's saying, get another broad. What's the big deal?
You're acting like a girl.
Dang it.
Seriously, you're such a faggot. I know. I mean, it's unbelievable. You know, I had women break my heart. I had women that I was in love with this chick from Princeton right before I met Allison. She called me up and told me my penis wasn't big enough.
Did you make a videotape?
She didn't exactly say that. She just said, like, we'd gone out a long time, and she said, you know what? Because I met this guy, he's red hair, and he's got a really big penis. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what she said to me.
Boy, talk about things you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, I'll tell you, I was in love. I didn't make no goddamn tape.
Did you cry?
No. You know what? I probably wanted to, but I ain't going to allow myself to cry over a woman.
You cried, right, Gary?
Yeah, I cried. John, have you ever cried over a woman ever?
I had a girl cheat on me left and right. I don't think I cried.
You don't want to be crying. Dude, your parents, when your parents are raising you and humiliating you and telling you what an idiot you are, you don't even cry during that. You always stay strong.
You do? During that as well.
You do?
No, I did.
Yeah, you got to stay strong. My father trained me early on not to have any emotion.
No, Gary came through it. Okay, you are a mess.
I see. When my father would yell at me and tell me I was a nobody and that I would never amount to anything, I just took it like a man. Always.
Right from the get-go? Or
No, I learned. Yeah. I learned how to take a punch.
We have him sniveling on these tapes.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
When he was 7, he was a little...
Yeah, I mean, I was 7, I was a wimp.
Do me a really big favor, Howard. Yeah. You see on the thing you're holding in your hand?
Yes.
Can you just hit the display button for 1 second?
Why?
Because I'm trying to figure out how far into this we are.
Don't worry about it.
Not
Come on, here we
very.
go. Don't confuse me. Here we go.
Don't worry.
You'll always have these to hold against me one way or another.
We will.
Okay.
Let me start out. I feel like I'm asking your father.
Now, Howard will never get a hold of this, will he?
Marry you. I want to lay out my intentions. I want to lay out what I want. What I want from you. Well, obviously, I want to go back out with you again. That goes without saying. But I mean, there's got to be more to it than that.
Goes without saying, but
condition. The first thing that I want is I want a commitment. I want to give a commitment, and I want to have a commitment. I want to be your boyfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. I'd dump everybody I was going out with in a second if you said you'd go back with me, and it would be just me and you. I want to make that clear. If it hasn't been clear, I'm making it clear now.
I'll give up my statement.
Monogamy.
I want to do things for you. I know I was kind of insensitive before, and
You're my producer.
I'm cringing.
So far, have you cringed a lot of times? Like,
Yeah,
it's worth it.
a couple of times, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's worth the money. I'm glad I paid. You guys glad you paid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think he had this plan like Lucas 10 years later?
I don't know.
The Phantom Toothy.
The Phantom Toothy. Like George Lucas, the trilogy. Star lips. All right, boys, everyone ready?
Good.
Yeah.
Ladies?
Good. We're ready.
Thank you.
We're going.
Much I can do about it. I mean, I can't sit here. I can say I was sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. What's done is done, and I can't change what's behind me. There's a lot of reasons, or there's a lot of excuses why I acted that way, but there are no reasons. But the point is, that's behind me. I want to do a lot of the things that we said we were going to do and never got to do.
Fix my teeth. You don't have to look at these any more than I do.
Oh, man.
You know something? This is so riveting. You notice I'm not even interrupting.
I got to tell you, I'm grateful that these three guys are here because in my mind, the jokes take away from the tape.
Okay, yeah.
No,
true.
they don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just...
Sorry?
Believe what you want.
Yeah.
This is like when you're in high school and your girlfriend breaks up with you and you write her a little letter telling her how you're sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, this is sad. This is high school.
Let me say something to any guy listening. And you bring up letters. Never commit in a letter. No. If you want to say something, say it.
Cardinal rule.
Never in writing.
A letter or on videotape.
Video, audio, anything.
It's just embarrassing.
Look at his sleeves.
I know. My sleeves rolled up.
It's a T-shirt.
He's a disco king.
I can't disagree with anything anybody calls me.
All right, let's go.
I wrote so much stuff down.
All right.
A lot of it had to do with I was afraid of commitment, and I know you think that I was insensitive, but a lot of it comes from that because I was afraid that anything I did for you that was good, any kind of love I showed you or any kind of little things I did would only lead you more down to a way that I didn't feel at the time. I think you're gonna. Let me try to explain. Say I give you a dozen roses
That makes
for
no
reason
sense.
at all. I felt in my mind, how could I do that if I don't love her? And then she's going to say, oh, he must love me because he did that. And that's why I didn't do a lot of romantic things. I am a pretty romantic guy, and I know you find that hard
Pussy! You're a pussy!
Come on! Get a pair, Gary!
Howard,
What?
if you stop the tape now, I'll get down in my underwear and you could throw baloney out.
No.
Is it going to get better? Yeah. I don't even think we're 5 minutes into this.
I don't even understand, what he's saying, Howard.
I told you, it's terrible.
He would have gave her roses, but it wouldn't have been...
Here's what he's saying, I think. Let me interpret. If he showed her commitment, like sending her, caring and love, if he sent her roses,
he was romantic,
she would start to believe that he was in love with her. But if he wasn't sure if he was in love with her, it would have been misleading.
That's right. That's very good.
Yeah. So I banged on the
Why do you lie like everybody else? Send the roses. What do you got?
Why didn't you lie and just send her some roses? Then you wouldn't lose her.
So I strung her along.
Can't you just in your mind send the roses and just, all right, whatever. I'm getting late tonight.
I had this really weird thing. I couldn't do that.
You couldn't lie.
I couldn't lie.
You were a nice girl, so I was mean to you.
Where did you grow up?
Yeah, Howard.
He wouldn't lie, but he was cheating on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cheating on her.
That's not lying.
You don't understand. You don't understand. That is buoy logic.
That's buoy logic. I've been living with that buoy logic for years, bro.
Howard, you know why it's not lying?
Yeah.
Because if she never asked me about the cheating, then it's not a lie.
She never
Right.
Howard, he's having sex with other women.
By the way, you guys are invited to the second showing. I like you. Free.
There's probably a broad working the camera.
Yeah.
Who's holding the
Hey,
cue cards?
Ross, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I'm just driving down the Mass Pike. I think every single car is hysterics right now. Oh, boy, you're a big pussy!
All right, here we go. Let's get back. When we last left you, Gary was explaining.
He was explaining why he wasn't nice.
Right, okay. Come on!
Come on, Gary, get a pair!
The best was him saying, I am a romantic guy.
Here's the reasons I'm romantic.
In this instance.
Maybe we should take a break and come back for more tape.
No. You got a little bit longer.
A little longer? All right.
This
All right.
One reason.
A lot of people find that hard to believe.
Oh, yeah, he's a romantic guy. Okay. Shh.
I could be if I was up for a commitment, which I am now, and I wasn't at the time. So that's, that's that.
Yeah, you better stop now. We're about to go into another point.
Yeah, he's coming up to point number 2.
That's that.
Yeah, John, this is a good time to break.
When the teeth get in the way.
Gary, you do have big teeth. I was just watching you trying to close your mouth and
Yeah,
you
so I'm
can't.
licking his
Gary,
lips.
can you
from
close
here.
your mouth?
Let
me see you close your mouth.
What'd you say?
I'm in trance. I'm just staring here going, wow.
Right, did you see him? Because whenever he spaces out, he gets like this.
Hold on.
You know what he looks like?
Watch him close his
He
mouth.
gets like a beaver.
Gary, close your mouth.
Gary, close your mouth.
Looks like a boxer.
Looks like he's wearing those like football mouthpieces.
Howard, he looks like one of those guys at the Museum of Science, you know, the Neanderthal guys in the side profile.
Well, you see that painting that we got hanging on the wall because it's an all Gary day?
That's it.
That was my attempt to paint Gary coming out of the sea.
That's evolution.
That's evolution.
His lower lip is practically touching his chin.
When he closes his mouth, it looks like a stacked bagel.
You know what? I'm like a woman who was raped. I'm in shock right now.
All right, let's get back to the tape. Everybody here, everyone in this room has paid good money to see this tape. By the way, there'll be a second screening in the 8 o'clock hour.
Except for John, I might add. John didn't pay any money.
Yeah, but, you know, whatever.
All right, when we last left you, Gary is in the middle of, this is a tape now that goes back several years. His girlfriend Nancy dumped him. He decided to make a videotape to apologize to her.
Well, this is some apology so far.
Yeah.
Here's what I want from you.
My demands.
Now, it goes without saying
It's like a terrorist.
that I want to be your boyfriend.
Not for nothing.
I want
love
you to be my girlfriend.
Right.
Okay.
Boy,
I think you know that. So that goes without saying.
Without saying.
So why are you saying it? All right.
I want to go back out with you.
Yeah. It is like Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday night.
All right.
I am romantic.
If you recite a poem, I'll crap. All right. All right. Everybody get ready. Here we go.
But we're very close to baby talk.
All right. Yeah, Gary, at some point.
It's not baby talk. I just start doing a funny voice.
All right.
I don't know why.
I'll pay extra for that.
All right, here we go.
Seatbelts on.
Everybody's got their seatbelt on. Thank you, Scott. All right, here we go.
The other part of this intentions thing is I've been saying I've been marriage minded for a really long time. I mean, you know how I feel about that. And I'm not asking you to marry me, certainly not by videotape, and certainly not tomorrow in person. But I would like to think...
How about not 7 years later either?
If we got back together and we became a couple again, and it was working...
He's dangling the carrot now.
Yeah.
The prize, Mrs. Delabate.
I think that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you that while I cannot get married right now, I'm dangling my big teeth in front of you.
You know, it's not an impossibility.
Now, I think what I'm saying is I'm very close. Man, you are
I'm
dangling.
very close to thinking about possibly marrying you.
Yeah.
And what he's saying is like, if you're very good
Yeah.
and I don't mind you, I might marry you.
Yeah, if you give me anal and oral,
I consider.
and you treat me like a king,
And help
you
pay
could
my
end
dental
up,
bill.
and help pay my dental bill.
Carry my testicles in a spoon.
Hey, Howard, I got to tell you, they didn't have the monitor on before for me and Fred. We couldn't see it that well.
Oh, really?
It looks like he's wearing those fake two teeth that you wear like for Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like a beaver.
I know.
And they're not the same size. The two.
And he's got that big black mustache. So he sees those big beaver
I think you
teeth.
should go back to that look, though. At least it covers that face.
His eyebrows seem to be growing in with his hair.
Right.
You can't tell where one starts and
I
the
know.
other.
His eyebrows are
He has a very, you know what it is? He's got big eyebrows and very little forehead.
That's right.
It's everything but face.
Right. So much hair.
Hair and teeth.
All right, here we go. It was worth the 10 grand, right? All right, here we go.
Nobody knew I had caps.
No one could tell.
His dentist went out and bought a Lexus after this.
You guys were the first to know.
What makes you say I have caps? No one ever says it.
I forgot my.
All right, come on. We got to get to the tape. This is crazy.
I want to apologize to my wife Nancy so I can get in the house today.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
All right, here we go.
Boy, oh boy.
Nice try.
Still got no testicles.
Somewhere off in the distant future would be, the possibility of...
Let's move forward. Move forward.
Monkey.
Here we go.
The future would be, the possibility of
monkey. His teeth were in the way.
I'm trying to make lighthearted of a serious subject. But yeah, I don't want to be running. I don't want to be running around anymore. I mean, I'm kind of repeating things I've told you in different conversations over the last couple of months, but I don't want to be running around anymore. I do want to get married, and yeah, I could see myself marrying you, especially if you were interested in marrying me back. But that's getting ahead of myself. But
You're making me feel like I got a vagina. Jesus Christ!
Wait a minute. Where is his penis? Is it tucked in?
I don't know.
Go up somewhere?
It puts the lotion on
I
the
don't
skin.
want to run around anymore.
I'm done cheating on you. 7 days are over.
What is it, Raheem?
People trip over it.
Yes, Raheem.
Yes, Howard. I'm a divorce attorney in Manhattan. I've been getting a lot of calls from Mary Delabate. I was wondering.
All right, thank you, Raheem. All right, here we go.
At least I have something like that in mind, that I'm not just bullshitting you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Nothing's been the same since you left, and I won't even try to hide that. None of the relationships have worked because of you. And
it's her fault.
Yeah, you bitch.
It's your fault.
Poor Gary's huddled up he's like in the fetal position.
Howard, how much of this have I actually watched?
None.
I can't even look at it.
After I bang him, I don't feel I'd stand.
And it's all your fault.
Maybe I don't.
What are you thinking, man?
Maybe I'll marry you, and maybe I won't.
None of the relationships
So
have
far-
worked, and it is because of you.
Right.
I
You
miss
ruined my
you,
life.
I miss you, I miss you, I miss you.
What else can I say? All right, let's get.
I'm
let's
sorry
get-
I was cheating. Sorry, joke. Little joke. I made a joke. I smacked myself in the head, so you see
There we
the
go.
joke.
I'm trying to make lighthearted of this.
I miss you, man. I mean, I don't know how else to say
I
it.
miss you, man.
I lost my lover, and I lost my best friend.
Another announcement.
Yeah.
I believe I'm canceling the second show.
I lost my lover, I lost my friend, and I lost my toothbrush.
I don't think I could sit through this again. I really don't.
Oh my God, that's like. Oh.
Look at that look. Look at the look.
Bull. I can't help you with this, man.
No, it's
Angelo, you're on the air.
Oh, Angelo.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Just one word to describe this man. Hey,
Holy cow. I lost my lover. I lost my friend.
I think I lost my place. I lost my mind. Making this video.
Let's get back to the tape. All right. I lost my lover.
And my
Go
best
back.
friend.
We hear that again? No.
Yeah, let's hear that part.
yeah,
Let's hear that. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
That needs a
You're right.
Yeah, this is great.
And I miss you, man. I mean, I don't know how else to say.
Man.
I lost my lover, and I lost my best friend.
You like the head shake?
Yeah. All
I love it, yo.
right. Let's keep going.
Ray Charles.
All right.
And you lost your lover, and you lost your best friend.
Yeah, she ain't calling him back.
Here's what you lost.
What a coincidence.
Even, but you gained.
Hey, we're just alike. You lost your lover friend. I lost my lover
You
friend.
got to rewind it.
It's a push.
Tiny bit
All right.
because this is the part where I give the big formula. Howard.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And you lost your lover, and you lost your best friend. Okay, so that part's pretty even. But you gained a lover, and you gained a best friend. I gained a couple of lovers, or I gained one lover, but I gained no friends. There's nobody there to come home to call, and to tell all the great stuff. And like right now, I feel my professional life is like at a 9, and my personal life is at like a 2. You know, and it's been so hard.
Teeth are a 10.
My teeth They're a 10.
My Norm post.
Wait a second. His professional life's at a 9?
9. What year was that?
I think that's when I said, Gary, you don't have to get me the coffee. Let John get it.
I'm on a roll.
I watched this last night, and every time I think that the worst has gone by,
it's awful. It is just awful. Yes, Joanna.
Oh, Howard, I'm going to puke. Oh, your show has never disgusted me so much. Goodbye. F Jackie.
Right.
This is a disaster, Gary.
It sounds like his
The
cons are her
Hindenburg.
pros.
What?
His cons are her pros.
Yeah.
I don't have to come home to you. I don't have to see those teeth.
Howard,
I want to tell you all my things.
You gained.
Why does she think that she lost anything? She's happy.
I know.
I'm saying, she's not calling him back.
You have somebody in your life. I got nobody.
But the one funny thing is that Gary says, you lost a lover and a friend, and I lost a lover and a friend.
So we even.
But there we're pretty even.
Right.
But you gained a lover and a friend. I've only gained a lover. I mean, one lover.
Right.
Why would he be telling that anyway?
He gained multiple lovers.
Let's review. You're happy. I'm not. Things have to change.
Teeth equals MC squared. The formula for life. Let's do some math. You're having a great time. I'm not.
The theory of toothability.
And my personal life is at a 2.
Toothativity. The theory of toothativity.
I swear to God, if that check bounces, I will hunt you down.
I swear to God.
And carjack your whole family.
Hey, Howard, he wants...
I can't wait for the second show.
The next thing he's going to say how he wants to grow old with it because he needs somebody to clean his teeth.
Yeah. You guys, what are you, professional comedians?
Got any rope? Got a floss?
Oh, my goodness.
With my authorized acts up, I'm going to need somebody to scrape the green shit off my teeth.
Easy.
Easy, you can't say that word.
But he is like the Jethro Bodine of love.
Let's do some math.
We're going to go swim in the Seaman Pond.
I'm more the Tony Manero, I think.
I'm going to do my love gazintas.
All right, let's get to the tape.
I always thought that that they were kind of even. Like I wasn't really happy professionally. I didn't really have everything I wanted personally. Now I really feel great about the way work is going. But and of course my curse on that is to have no one to share it with. So in a lot of ways it sucks. Let me see. Well, I can tell you what going back out with me would do would solve a lot of problems. Because
I wouldn't need to spend any money on hookers.
Solve a lot of problems. I wouldn't have to change my teeth.
I'd be less horny. I wouldn't be making no more videos.
Yeah, I could save on videotape.
It's a complete waste of time.
Maria, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Right.
He is such a loser. Seriously, I think I'm going to, crash my car in the parkway. My stomach is dropping.
What if
if he ever gave that to me,
yeah,
I would, jump him again.
She did.
She's a smart girl.
Right. Thank you.
She's, vomiting on my lap.
I understand. Thank you, Maria.
What happened to all the women you said were going to be turned on by how sensitive I am?
I didn't realize how stupid you were on this tape.
What did your wife say about this?
She didn't.
Well, I only let her see 3 words.
See, if I was sending it, first of all, I would never send the tape to a chick. Just no, I just don't want that.
Did he
At
look at this
27.
after he made it?
I don't think so. Did you watch it after you made it?
I don't think so. I think I saw
because you
first
never
take.
could have sent it.
First take, send it up.
Heartfelt. Just go with it.
You're like the Ed Wood of love tapes. One take, I go.
No editing. That's perfect.
No editing, bull.
Perfect.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's not very persuasive, and it's also
it's not very. There's no thread. There's no thought.
I would just get on. I guess I would just say, you know what? I'm sending you this tape because you're not talking to me, in person. You refuse to, and I love you. I just love you.
You're right. I never
love
say
you.
that.
I love you, and that's it.
No, you're only whining about your miserable life.
I know.
I know.
I'm not.
You're a bore.
Wrong.
You're a bore.
I said it's all about me.
I know.
Make her feel guilty.
And I promise, if you come back, you don't have to brush my teeth.
What is it? Will?
Gary, man, you're such a pussy, man. You're whining like you're on your period.
Well, it was a long time ago. I mean, I'm a bigger man.
He's a big man now. Okay.
If Mary left him, he'd make the same videos.
I've grown into
I'd probably just dub Mary's name in.
All right, here we go. Everybody's waiting for more tape, and let's give it to them.
the party with you, and then Enya wouldn't have had to not see me, and you could have come to Paulie's christening with me this last Sunday, because they were all asking about you, and I'm making light of it, but again, it was like really kind of a tough situation, because Christina wanted to invite you, and she felt silly about inviting you, and it's like your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends, and now like, I have to sometimes feel uncomfortable around my friends when it comes to you, and it just feels weird.
Look at that sick face he puts on. He loves sick. Sincerity.
You know, I just still can't get past the fact that this is 7 months later.
Yeah.
And then he's checking his. He must have it all written down for him.
Right, he has little cards. Little
cards.
How sincere can he be?
It's like Johnny Carson.
He's reading.
Let me check my cards. It's a very funny comedian. What's your name?
What is?
All right, let's go.
I don't know if you're happy right now where you are.
I bet she was laughing after she saw this. She was happy. Oh, my God.
Now I'm happy.
You made her happy.
I just lost a loser.
She's hiding in the closet.
I don't know if you're happy right now where you are. I mean, I hear stuff through the grapevine. I don't, everybody seems, I got to tell you, this is what people tell me. They think that you're happy. They think that you're content. But they don't know if you're really, really happy.
It's not missing in your life. It's me.
Yeah. I'm planting the seed of doubt.
I'll make you really happy.
You're not happy.
There we go.
Oh.
Telling her what she feels.
And I think I can make you that happy. I think I could have made you that happy back then. I thought you and I were really happy together when they were happy.
What was she doing to you in bed, though? I mean, to merit this tape, I mean,
wow.
You got to tell me.
She's a nice girl.
She must be good. I want to go out with her.
He's not looking at this.
I can't watch it.
Of course he can't
You
watch
should do like Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, we should force him to watch
Howard,
it.
I can't tell you how
pry those
painful
eyes open.
It's painful to watch, but not from an emotional level. It really is just stupid.
It's embarrassing.
Humiliating.
It's humiliating.
Unfortunately, it wasn't all the time. I want to do all the things we said we were never going to do, like go to the Metropolitan Museum.
Wait a minute, did he say I want to do all the things we never want to do?
Yeah, well, he's the king of doing that.
Befuddled.
Yeah, he's befuddled.
Don't you think the man just went to Hallmark?
Right.
Could have got a card. Jesus Christ, you have to do this. Why you do this?
Yeah, the cards are already written.
Yeah, and they're more coherent.
Really?
Unbelievable. Mike.
Howard,
yeah.
You got to play this every day for the rest of the This is phenomenal tape.
It is. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Amazing.
Are you really, really happy?
I'm the dream weaver.
Wait till one of those psychiatrists calls in and explains why he's saying what he's saying.
Oh, yeah. Diana, you're on the air.
Hi, I just want to say, Gary, I really like your tape.
Thank you.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think that you being flustered is half its charm.
See, I told you to be one broad who thought this was sweet.
Always.
I told you. Here we go.
Grab her and clone her.
Go to museums and go to the Met. And
she must weigh 900 pounds.
I said she's fat and ugly.
Right, exactly. She's waiting for a tape like this. Here we go.
Now, wait a minute. Gary's still never been to these places he's talking about.
Yes, I have.
Metropolitan Museum with you would be beautiful to see it through your happy eyes.
Right.
The history of modern Keith.
You can have a lot of fun if we get back together. We can go to museums.
Gee, there's a good. What about the trip to Hawaii?
Yeah. That's the honeymoon.
The harmonica and do all those things.
Play the harmonica.
Those that I promised we'd do and never did because I was afraid of the big C word, the commitment word.
Is that what you do when you're committed? You go to the museum?
Going to the museum is a very big commitment.
She always wanted to go to museums and stuff. And
we're seeing a Van Gogh together. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel.
Serious?
I know we made plans.
Get pregnant.
It's that big C word.
You go to a museum, next thing you know, you wind up at the movies.
Monet equals married.
It's so close to the end.
Big
Right.
C stand
Are we
for
close to the end?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
No, we're so close to starting it over.
There you go.
Here we go.
Here's my final statement. I would play with my slinky. Hold on a second.
That's not the only thing you're playing with.
Oh, here comes the cute portion.
It's an inside joke.
This is what it's like.
What is it? To explain, you're playing with a slinky?
Because when I would talk with her on the phone all the time, I'd be playing with my slinky.
And it bothered her?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how she
She actually thought it was funny.
So now you're going to do something? Oh.
No, she actually thought it was funny.
All right.
Yo, Howard, I don't think I'm going to be able to play with my slinky for years after watching this movie.
I talk on the phone, just so you know.
It is annoying.
It is annoying.
Are you brushing your teeth?
With a
I'm going to get down to the core of everything right here. I know that sending you this tape is very unfair. I realize.
Unfair.
Unfair.
Queer.
You have a penis, man. I just want to know.
Quite frankly, I don't give a shit because all is fair in love and war.
Yeah,
but I do. I know it's unfair.
Was that written down, or you just ad-libbed it?
That was a whole ad-lib.
That was my streak of boldness.
I read that.
I know it's not fair, but I don't care.
Right. Because all is fair.
I don't give a crap.
It's all about me.
I don't care about what's fair in love.
Look at those eyes, Howard.
Right.
What eyes?
What eyes? It's hair.
Big Joe.
It's like a wolf.
Big Joe.
Just leave it there for a while.
What is it, Dave?
Oh, Bowie. So pitiful. Hey, Howard, he ought to kiss your toes because that shows his mentality. Without you, he'd be picking garbage somewhere.
That's right. He'd be begging chicks on. He'd run out of.
Where would he be without
video
you?
for you if you fired him.
He'd have to buy a television studio. Chris, you're on the air.
How you doing? I got two things to say, Gary. First thing, have you ever felt embarrassed listening to somebody say something just ridiculous?
Yes.
I'm embarrassed listening to Gary even doing this. Myself, I feel embarrassed. Like people are looking at me.
Oh, I just shot that for a minute.
Second thing, Gary.
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm playing a little dirty, and quite frankly, I'm trying to get any edge I can to get you to listen to me.
Why is it dirty? He's playing dirty. What is he talking about?
Oh, he's a rough guy.
Because she won't be able to resist
I've made
it.
a videotape.
All right, you know what? I'm going to make a videotape and play it dirty because when you see this tape, you're not going to be able to keep your eyes off of me.
That's right.
It's a magnet.
You're going to have to put it in the VCR.
You're going to get so horny when you see me on this tape. Why are you playing unfairly?
I don't even remember what that.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Cheat to win.
In his mind, they're going to sit 10 years from now and watch this movie. When he's doing this.
Yeah, right.
Show his kids.
Show his kids. This is what me and your mom.
You're like Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you even got this far. You're probably on your way to my house. Who could resist?
No, you can't live
This
without
is now I'm taking my gloves off because I'm going to fight dirty.
This is it.
Down and dirty.
You got a tape of a stud. Rob, you're on the air.
Gary, I got to ask you, man, what's this girl's number? If she can turn you into such a sap, I've got to meet this woman.
Yeah, she is something.
Don't cry.
If you want me to leave you alone, I'll leave you alone.
Leave me alone.
I'll stop the phone calls. I'll stop sending the cute shit in the mail. The video, this videotape. I'll put it all to an end. But I'm not going to let you off the hook that easy. If you want me gone,
He's stalking her.
This is borderline stalking. This is borderline stalking.
We have evidence to send him to jail.
If you want the letter bombs and the murder threats to stop, you're gonna have to really listen to me now.
You're gonna have to kill me.
No, she never told me to stop calling her.
Really?
You better get a food taster.
If you don't, let me just say something. If you're not going to love me, you're not going to love anybody.
I have access to arsenic.
I can make you very, very happy.
I am going to
your head off.
And if
I am going to slice your breasts off.
I can make you happy, or I can make you very miserable.
Think twice before you start your car.
I will hide you behind my teeth.
I can picture a lawyer playing this in court and getting you convicted.
Really?
You know?
take about 10 minutes of your time. If you want me gone, you have to see me face to face.
Uh-oh.
And you have to tell me to my face. You have to look me right in the eye.
You can't resist me.
I said, Gary, it's over. I don't care about you anymore. And
7 months have gone by. She
this is what I'm telling you.
She doesn't care.
But no, that's another guy. She came back.
And she told you she didn't want to see anymore, right?
No, she can't. We dated.
She came back to break up with him.
I don't want to see anymore.
We dated again for like 4 months. She came back.
Please.
She did come back.
And why don't you, Lewis? You're on the air.
I never heard that.
Howard,
Yeah.
you gotta have Gary pull down his pants right now and see if he got balls or a vagina.
No, she's got him.
I'm telling you, there's nothing there.
All right, here we go.
Newt.
Look at this. Look at the pose.
If you don't,
You gotta see me.
If you can resist my
if you
charm,
can look at me in the face and resist my beautiful teeth and lips,
Stare into my teeth.
You
Stare
cannot
into my
do
teeth.
it on the phone.
I defy you to look at me and tell me that you don't love it.
Features.
If you can look at my Cro-Magnon-like head and tell me you don't love me,
The Jedi tooth trick.
He's convinced that
You will love me.
he's convinced that
Jedi tooth trick.
You will love me.
You will love me.
Pinch yourself.
I
You are very
defy
lucky.
you.
I defy you.
come on, Howard. Only there's like 45 seconds.
All right, here we go.
My teeth are
how
so
after
big
7
that
months he's still convinced that she loves him.
I don't know.
I could.
This is,
I don't
this is
understand.
retarded.
Delusional, that's why.
He's retarded.
months, he's dating someone
Get
else.
on with it.
I know you played hard to get now.
My
You
teeth
do.
are so big they have their own gravity and they will pull you to me.
That's right. My teeth are magnetic.
Come on, just go. Just
All right, here we go.
Nerves are so big.
do that. And I think you owe that to me. Quite frankly, you don't owe me anything. But I think for the time that we spent together, I think you owe that You owe that to me. And if you could do that, you'd really make me believe that it's
heroin.
over. I don't know that you can do that.
He's about to start crying.
I dare you.
I hope I'm trying to figure out if I made some sense. I've been thinking.
I'll try. As I sit here, I'm trying to think if any of this makes sense.
Have I made any sense?
She's at home
see.
slitting her wrists. Let's see. Do I make a video that makes sense, or do I make a video that doesn't make sense?
Put me out of my